Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, hi and welcome. Thank y'all for joining us. And to all of my subscribers, I want to greatly thank you all for keeping my family in your thoughts and prayers this week. I know this is Thursday's video. We're going to do Trash to Treasure. I'm going to make us a collaged front and back journal cover. And it's just going to be kind of neutral. And then I got a few envelopes for junk mail. But thank all of you all for your thoughts and prayers for my family, for my nephew's passing. Had a beautiful service today. And then Tuesday evening was his viewing. And y'all, this youngin' was so loved that the line started at like around 5 o'clock. And there were still people lined up at 11 o'clock last night to show their love and respect and for him and his family. And that just touches my heart to know that he was that loved, and it's just awesome. So, but with that being said, yeah, it was a lovely service today, and good fellowship also at the service. And then I feel a little bit more at peace today than I have been in last week. So I just wanted to say thank y'all for being there with thoughts and prayers for my family, and I greatly appreciate it. So we're going to try our best to cover us. I want this to be a neutral-ish cover, because I don't know if I may wind up using it for one of my fall journals, because I've got like a white themed. It's still, you know, the fall colors, but it's a more of a like the white pumpkins, you know what I mean? So I don't know if that's going to work out, but if not, I still got me a journal cover that's neutral toned, and I'm going to use it. So it is going to need to be cut down, and I was playing around, as you can see, with the spine, but I'm just going to cover it and then see what we need. So I got a bunch of light and dark, you know, stuff. And then these little pieces here came from that little collage bit that I got from Temu. And I thought we'd just have ourselves a little play with it. And get some trash made into some treasures that we can use in the future. So now I've got my junk mail, you know, out of the box, and I said, well, I'm going to take them envelopes and use them. And then so what I'm doing is I'm going to hang it over a little bit and then just fold it around. So then on this side, when we collage, you know, we don't have to worry about, you know, we don't have to worry about it. We'll just put our pieces on them and just keep right on collaging. Simplest and the best way I know to do it. And just no rhyme or reason, just putting it down, making it pretty. But yeah, this is some of that thinner, real thin actually, chipboard, cardboard type stuff. And this is just a longer piece of it that I normally will take and put in my, take and cut and put down in my table mats. So like if it's has a front and back piece to it, and I'll cut it open and put that down in it to give it sturdiness, where it's still a soft cover, but it's sturdy, if that makes sense. And I went to eat with a couple of the kids this evening. Got me some more glue books at Little Richard's. They have these little area notebooks and such, so I magazine type thing, so I snatched me up some every time we go there. Try to get me a few of them. They make really good glue books, and then you can actually collage on them as well. I just choose to use them as a glue page. But yeah, it was a sad day, but it was It's just good to see how, ooh, look, toxic work environment. My people need to read that. No, I'm just playing. Let me leave my work folks alone for today. Oh, I dread it too, because I know I probably won't be off again until maybe next Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. I don't know. Who knows? But I know I'm going to come home every day and I'm going to sit in my craft room and play a little bit. You know, just because I need to have that people time. Oops, I slid that plumb sideways. I need to have that people time, you know what I mean? And this is my, even though I'm sitting here talking to my friends, you know, it's my people time. Y'all, I think this is going to be so pretty. Because I was thinking, I was like, I've got a bunch of neutral type things that I think would just make a lovely journal cover. Now, I was going to use my dog bone box, and guess what? Not doggone, but dog bone box. And I measured it, and this time it wasn't even 8 inches tall. And I said, well, I noticed when I pulled the pieces out of it, you know, it comes with like resealable plastic bags full of his soft chew bones for night treats and that. So we put him in bed as his night bones. And I was like, well, that looks like it's shorter than the last 2 boxes I got. And it wasn't even 8 inches tall. I was like, shut up, Walmart, you're skimping me on my boxes now. Because, you know, I use them as journal covers, especially if I'm going to do a multi-signature journal. They work great. Well, now they're not, because now it was 7 inches and 7/8 tall. And I was like, are you serious? You're not even 8 inches? Oh, man, Walmart, you're killing me. But, yeah, so we, I come up, I guess I'll just go buy me some cheap cereal boxes to make them eat the cereal up, you know, and have my cereal boxes. I do think the Dollar Tree actually carries cereal in boxes. So I hadn't even thought about looking there. But yeah, hope everybody's doing good. Y'all hanging in there. I do, like I say, I do greatly appreciate all the thoughts and prayers. And I hadn't caught up on a couple days' comments because I didn't shoot a video yesterday. Even though I post a video, you know, I didn't shoot a video last night. So it is a little hard to explain if you're not in a non-YouTube world about, you know, even though I had a video go up yesterday, I did not shoot a video yesterday. Does that make sense now? There we go. We should probably say it that way. But so I was sitting here and I was like, I really want to just collage and make this cover because I think it's going to be pretty, and I probably may be able to use it in a fall album or something, you know. And if not, oh well, we'll use it for something. But I was thinking about how, you know, just doing the neutral collage and then putting a journal topper on it that would match the kit or what have you. I think it'd just be pretty. And I'm going to take and put this right here, right there where the spine is probably going to wind up being, and fold that over. And then that way we'll have all of the corners and borders at least done on the other side, you know. Oh, that would be pretty, wouldn't it? Let's put that over here. That would have been pretty on the front page, but oh well. That's why I put that receipt there, so then, you know, I can put me a topper on it and not feel like I'm covering up something that's just like, oh, it's too pretty to cover up, you know. put some on it that's pretty and useful, but not too pretty that I don't want to cover it. That's where I run myself into problems when I collage a lot, is I'm like, I have full-on intentions of, you know, putting a journal topper on this, and be like, well, I don't want to cover that up. Oh, I threw some papers in the floor. That's okay. I think we got enough to do this. Will not won't miss what little bit jumped off in the floor there. And this is actually a page from the Lynn Art Studio Sunflower Journal kit that I did. And I just loved it because of how neutral it was. And I was like, that's going to be really pretty to do a journal. Just put that down and make some, make a cover out of that. Or just use it for collage pieces. I think it's going to be real pretty. And put a little bit extra glue there on that, because it seems like that soaks it up pretty well. And this is printed on, some of it is 20-pound copy paper, and some of it is my 32-pound copy paper. I think the majority of this is 20-pound copy paper, because I knew I was going to do my collage bits with it. And I said, well, let me just go on ahead and use the thinner paper. And I finally got me a new pack of 20-pound copy paper from the Walmart. They have the 750 count for like $7 or something, so I got that. I'm gonna put me another piece of music paper over here on this side. The only thing is I didn't do a bunch of different colors of music, so that's fine. Because I wanted more of the, I love this scripty stuff here. And I know I got y'all out a little bit just so you can see the whole thing that I'm doing. And then this is the French book page that I coffee dyed. Put it in my dehydrator and let it dry in it. That works pretty good. Just because I have 10 layers in my in it, and I didn't turn it on until I put it on, you know, like it goes all the way down to like I think 95 degrees. So I put it in there and start letting it dry on its own, and then, you know, I felt of it and I was like, well, that's not quite dry yet. So then I just turned it on for maybe like 30 minutes to an hour almost, and let it finish drying, and it worked out great. I was very, very pleased. So I'm gonna have to have me another session of doing the coffee dye in the dehydrator. That worked out pretty good. I was like, that's gonna work out good if I do that. And it has, you know, like the little metal crisscross grates in it. And I was like, I don't want none of that. I don't want to have any of the crisscross on my stuff. So I got me, have a bunch of silicone sheets because, you know, I dehydrate vegetables and stuff like that. So I just took my silicone sheets and put them in there, and put my pages on it and spritzed it with the coffee, and it worked. I was very, very happy, very pleased with it. Let's see, I need to put some scripty scripts over here, don't we? Whoopsie, I'm out of glue, of course. Let me get a fat one. Get a fat glue stick. Oh, and then right before, I almost messed up, y'all. So I was sitting down here, checking the camera, making sure it was good, and was moving it up with the one hand and reached over here with the other hand, was going to get my chapstick, because I need chapstick when I talk because my lips stick together. So I went to grab it, and I wasn't even looking, and grabbed my glue and started, and I was like, no, I sure did. I wonder how many of us have done that. The chapstickaholics accidentally almost put your glue on your lips when you're crafting. I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I need to do. Glue my lips shut. Is that going to fit if I put it like that? Oh, them two pieces are exactly the same. Don't do that. Put this right here. That's okay. Wasn't paying attention. Yep, so I figured I'd have enough to do the inside and outside and kind of the same thing, and then cover a few envelopes, because what I want to do is I want to cut the envelopes in half, and I don't really care if they have the window in them. I'm just going to cover up the window on them, and then I'm going to cut them in half and use them as pockets. That's turning out super pretty. I love that. This is going to be super pretty. Super pretty, super happy with it. What do we need over here? I think I need a piece of music strip going right down here, don't we? Sure enough. We sure enough do there, buddy. And so for any of you all that wonder why I say buddy all the time, it's because my kids do. And my kids picked it up from their cousin that just passed away, because that's what he always said that to everybody. Hey, buddy, how you doing, buddy? So that's where it comes from. Okay. I think we got a few more pieces on the other side here, and here, and we'll be ready to go. I'm going to put a small piece of this up here, or we can just go ahead and wrap it on around. Don't really matter, does it? I was taking it just when I got done with the glue page, just wrapping it around, and I was like, well, you could probably just tear it off and fold it over, at least get a couple more pieces of glue out of it, But this glue is super, super sticky. The big sticks are super sticky. That's probably what I should have been using the whole time. But, if you got a glue stick that's open, you might as well use it up first. You just need a small little piece right there. Just put us a small piece of this book page there. And be fine with that. That piece will fit there perfect. Good job, us. But yeah, I'm loving this with the neutral collage. It's turning out super pretty. Alright, so now we need to flip it this way so everything we put on this side won't be upside down. That's what I was afraid I was going to do, was just put everything completely upside down. So we'll take this little strip that we already tore up and we'll just put it down. But yeah, I have not got to watch any videos in the last day or so. So I really don't know what's going on in the crafty worlds of the September collage bits. I'll have to get caught up on that this evening or whenever I get time. Hadn't watched nothing to do with that. So if any of y'all have heard and know of any good collabs or hashtag whatevers they're doing, they always have the challenge type stuff or the whatevers, that type of thing. Y'all know of any good ones that I should watch or join in, please inform me in case I missed something, because I don't get to watch everybody I want to watch every day. And it is hard working, and then, you know, doing your own videos. It is a little challenging to watch some of your favorite YouTubers, because, you know, you're working a full-time job, and then you're also shooting and doing your own video thing. So sometimes some of your own favorite crafty people get lost in the mix, you know. But like I say, there are a few people that I watch every single day. Gail Augustinelli is probably about the only one that I do every single day. Watch her videos. Unless she's doing like something super duper mixed media like jelly printing or something like that, because I have no interest in that. And it's not that, you know, I don't like it. I just, you know, I don't like things that are super messy. Like this glue on my hands is driving me nuts. So, yeah. So me and mixed media don't get along that well. I don't reckon. I guess stamping and my metals that I use on my journals and stuff like that, it's probably about the most mixed media type-ish things that I do in the ink. I have learned, I've got this silicone mat where I try to do some watercolor on from time to time, like some of these French pages. I watercolored on them. And so I was like, thinking about taking and doing a little bit of ink play with some of my pre-made, pre-bought tags and such. You know, where you can take your ink and rub it on the mat, spritz it with water, and it does its thing. So I was thinking about doing some plays with that. I think it'd be pretty for like fall type things. But I do believe I do have enough tags and journal cards and such for fall. I just need to I need to probably take, I'm just going to put this right here. I need to probably make me some more pockets is what I probably really do need to do for fall, is work on the pockets. But I figured we'd pick those out and adjust them and suit them to the journals. I mean, I've got the basis for pockets and all that. And I'm just going to put me a piece of music right here over that, because it's just void down at the bottom of that receipt. So I think that's what I'll do. So we'll go through, we'll get our pages for our journal and all that put together. And I'll be like, well, these colors here, which, you know, fall colors is not that hard to match, but, you know. I'll be like, well, I'm going to take and put this there. Then we'll pick out the pockets and stuff, fussy cuts and stuff, and decorate them that ways is what I'm thinking I want to do. But I'm pretty sure that one kit that has the lighter pumpkins in it, because I've already got my fussy cuts. I've already got, you know, I've already got all of the tucks and things like that worked out. I'm pretty sure all I need to do is just because I think I can do a multi-signature with it, and I think this would be pretty with it. So, we'll see. We'll see. What do I need to put down? I don't know. I need to put some fat pieces here in the middle, so when we put our spine in, because I'm thinking I can put up to a 3-inch spine in this, 3 to 3.5 inch spine, have a 4 signature in it, and that would just work just awesome. But if I do that, then that one kit that has the 170 some pieces to it, it's just all page pieces basically, that would probably be the kit that I would need to use to do that with, because it has a bunch of pages in that kit, and it is from Girl One Art. Put that right there. That's gonna be pretty. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I need to take this combination and make me up a bunch of pieces, because I love that. You can put anything on that, you know what I mean? I love these scripty things. That's why I took coffee dye paper, and where I was telling you about that I made my own script, right? I just lazily wrote, you know, big drawn out scripty script. I was like, oh, it's going to be so pretty. Let's put one of these label pieces up and down right here out of this book. Okay, that should be good enough to cover the spine-ish area, so if I fold it either way, it's not going to crack, you know what I mean? The paper's not going to fly up. Okie doke. What do we want right here, and what do we want up here? I think I'm going to put some music or book page up here, and maybe some more music, because I don't have a whole lot of music on this side. Which usually I was, you know, trying to do it like have light and dark, you know. That's okay, ain't it? Nope. Yeah, that's alright, because that's upside down. We'll just go ahead and cover that up, and I'll be happy with that. Yep. But yeah. So I'll try to keep my collage collection down to maybe, you know, like a couple of different tones of script paper and a couple of different tones of like where it's got the music, different tones of color of paper, and then throw in some book page, and then, you know, mix and match it. And so then that way, you know, it's that is so pretty. We need to put it right here. I'm wanting to use this right here, and I think I will. That's going to be the inside of the cover, right? Yep. I'll just put that down right there. So now, where this piece was kind of flimsy, see where we started out, it was flopping around on its own. Now it's sturdy enough. And you can take a Mod Podge this, and that would make a great sturdy cover. And, you know, if you're worried about your pages coming up or torn or whatever, and Mod Podge would be great to put your items down on it with as well. So you can do that. Let's see. What do I want there? I kind of want a little bit of this dark script right there. Yeah, let's do that. Because that's why I was hesitant, because it was like, it's already got a dark paper, but I want some dark script there. I think we got us an even match of light and dark areas here. That is too pretty. I love that. So here's our front. And we'll let it dry pretty good. Now, I don't know if I'll Mod Podge it or not, because I'm not that good with the Mod Podge. But I do know that it is measuring 16 inches. So now to get it down to where it's 6 inches or so, so I can do a 15 inch and make me a 3-inch spine. Or if I want to bring it all the way back, you know, to where it's normally 12 inches by 9 inches, you know, I could do a 4-inch spine. But I think I would probably do a 3-inch spine on it, and then that way it leaves room to put, you know, an inch worth of room to put the lace and stuff on it. But yeah, I am super duper pleased with that cover. And that's sturdy, that's because it's not flimsy anymore. Sturdy that right on up, sure enough did. Now I got this T-Mobile envelope. I don't have T-Mobile, never have had T-Mobile, but they send me these promotional things. Like, I mean, I get one at least once or twice a week. And so I was like, I'm just going to start opening them up. Because I was just like, I don't even have T-Mobile. Throw it in the trash. You know, because, you know, I need another envelope. Like, I need a hole in the head probably, but... How long are these? Let me look, see. You are 9.5 inches. 9.5 inches is what? What is 9.5 inches? Half of that. 5 1/4 or 4 7/8. Right? Is that right? Yes, it is. Good job, us. Okay. So now, if you were wanting to leave this here, what you would need to do is take and cover the inside of your envelope first, and then you have this in the background, so when you pull something out, you have something pretty back there to look at. Now, I may do that just because I think it would be cute to do it. Just put some French book page back there, you know, and that, I think that would be fine. And I would put it down like that and leave just that smidget there to go over the top of it. Maybe-ish. But who knows. Let's see what we want to do. I just assumed to cover it up, not have to worry about it. But if you were wanting to do that, you could just, you know, put your piece down in there and then just glue this here, and that's a pocket. That's what I'm wanting to do with them. And this one here is, I'm going to do the same thing. Or you can take your paper and wrap it all the way around it and just be done with it. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Do it the easy, simple way. So then we have a couple pockets here. Whoops, sorry about that racket. But yeah. So now where it's open, you just take your paper and you're going to run it down the side of it. But you don't have to run it down the side of it too much. Just enough to where it's going to wrap around it. And then I'll take this and just fold it over. And then that closes up my envelope. So, you know, I'm not recreating the wheel, not doing rocket science here. We're just collaging an envelope. I always say that just because I know I am not the first person that ever thought of that. So, you know, and I don't know who was, but this is what I'm doing with it. Just because I want some neutral pockets. I think it's going to be pretty. Put me some pumpkins on them and dress them up. Now this here, I want to take and put it right here and wrap that around. Just that little spot. Because I'm going to glue the whole, I'm going to either glue the whole thing down and just use this as the pocket, or I'm going to glue in a U shape and have a pocket here and a pocket behind. I may do that, but I do know that it's going to be a pocket. I may do one of those just to glue the whole thing down. Scissors. No, I don't. I need the blue scissors. Because purple scissors are for non-glued papers. See, I do have somewhat of a system here with the scissors. Yep, purple scissors are for non-glued pages. And look, this copyright date, we're going to put it on there too. Why not? Just put it on there. Put it on this side. Now this side, you know, I'm going to take and put it right up to the edge. You don't need to wrap it around on the side that's already closed up. You can if you want to, but you know, we're going to ink it, so we'll just put it right up to the edge of it. So we'll ink that bit and be fine and dandy with it. So now let's take and get us some smaller, different bits and just do it up. Oh, did you see that? That's all right. I'll just take that bit and wrap it around the bottom of it. Don't even worry about it. See how you fix that? Just wrap it around the bottom of it. Don't even worry about it. I think that right there will finish this one right on up. Sure enough, we'll want it. Put it right to the edge. And then we're going to take and tear this piece here. I haven't done collage envelopes in a while, and I haven't made collage pockets like this in a very long time. Am I putting that the wrong ways? It's going to fit there either way, but I think I was supposed to put it the other way, but that's okay. It's on there. And so then, take and cut that. Oops, I hit my alt light. That's what that was. So now you can eat this with finished photo or ground espresso. Let's do a ground espresso on it and see what that looks like. Because I'm thinking I may switch to this color, y'all. I mean, I know it's dark, but I'd rather have the brown than I have the orange looking sometimes. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, that looks good on there, don't it? Shut up. Yes, I love that. Wow, that looks really good. That looks super duper good, actually. And it's a little floppy because it's wet. Because, you know, we just glued it. And I'm just going to spread around on that side there. But, yeah. Love that. And then we'll take us and put us a fussy cut on it. Well, at least decorate one piece to treasure today. You know what I mean? I've been wanting to use these little mushrooms with the little frog on it. Shut up. How cute is that? Love it. Love that. Let's bust these mushroom edges with that just a wee bit. I don't want to dust them up too bad, but, you know. Oh, man, that's so pretty. Hush up. But, yeah, look. And you really don't need a label or nothing. You got that stuff over there. I love that. But I would probably, you know, because I'm a label person, I would probably put some kind of fall sentiment down that ways. Do I got fall sentiments over here close by? Yes, I do, somewhere. Where is that kit? Here it is. The huge 32-page fall bounty. Please tell me that you got some up and down words. I tried to keep all the the words in this. Thanksgiving, flowers gather. October. I'll put October. Fallen leaves. Grateful. I need something else. So that October's a little bit bigger in it. I like that. Yeah, we'll just put that there. And I like it. And we could put it, you know, I like that. I don't know if I have any of the, I'm pretty sure I do, but, you know, I gotta hunt for it for a second. I'm fine with that. That's pretty. Because that's a little chipboardy piece, you know, and I was wanting to do tags with them, and I was like, that's going to be a little thick to try to write on something, and this here is a thinner piece that needs to be glued with the glue stick it. Oh, yeah, see? There you go. Love that. It turned out super pretty. Can you see the rose gold foiling on that? That was from part of that pack that I had from Hobby Lobby. And then, like I said, you just glue here and here and here. You got a pocket here and here. That might be when I just glue the whole thing down. I don't know. But yeah, there's nothing there to hinder it going completely double pocketed. Love that. Super pretty. Yay. Another piece of fall ephemera. It's like I feel like I started out in July making fall ephemera, and I just quit. But I had a few journals that I had already lined up, and I was like, I needed to make some ephemera bases and such to get ready for fall. So that's what I did to start with. So I think I'm going to cover this envelope. Oh yeah, them owls will fit on there. Heck yes, they will. And look at the little squirrel. He's a little tall, but them owls would fit good. There's another mush green. Yeah, those will fit pretty good on that. So while we're doing that, let me see. So here is the, this is the kit that I'm going to use in that lighter toned journal. I'm going to use these as tuck spots. And that's what I was thinking about. How pretty would that be to put one of these on the front? You know, it's got to be cut down, of course, but, you know, put some lace in that behind that and just bring it out. Yes, ma'am, that's what I was thinking. But it's a lighter tone journal with, you know, like the real light tones. Paper-wise, anyways, it is. Let's see, that is horizontal words. Oh, here's another one, too. It is all things fall. And that is by Junk Journal Studio as well. Let's see what we got in here, ma'am, Miss Missy. Labels, buttons, tickety bits. And I like to have little tickety bits. Trying to find the We'll put a little tickety bit on there and a little number. What do y'all think? Maybe-ish. I don't know. I still want horizontal words. I swear, I thought I had horizontal words. I'm freaking out over not having the horizontal words, y'all. And I mean, like, these have all kinds of label bits in them. Just humongous label bits. Alright, so we'll get this one done. And I'll put that right there. Okay, I like that. Alright, so we found our dress-up bits. If those are too great, I mean, that's enough ephemera to dress up all of your fall stuff. Just in those two kits from the Junk Journal Studio. But you know me, I had to have all of it and just went a little bit overboard. But I got options to make things with. I just wished I knew for sure that I had, I really wish I had some dadgum, whatchamacallit, horizontal ones. I'm 20, I know I do somewhere. I just gotta find them, you know, because I wasn't planning on, you know, full on decorating it up, but it is trash to treasure, so you need to know what you can do with it once you turn your trashy bits into something. So now I'm going to do the same here as we did on the other one. I'm going to put the book page over here because I'm going to have my fussy cut piece over it and for it to stand out, you know. And then we are going to flip it over because this is the side that's open. And we're going to seal it up with that right there. Seal it up with that book page. And it'd probably work better if I could fold something straight. What in the world, woman? What are you doing? Okay. Now, I got glue on my desk. It's wanting to stick to the desk. We gotta get that off of there. Oh, turn it over quick. Don't collage on the wrong side. Oh, me. I'm a mess, ain't I? Let's see, is one of these pieces long waist? That would be really pretty on, behind that. And there's one that's got a butterfly on it, but it's not tall enough. I don't think we can do that. Well, I kind of want something, you know, that where I'm not going to feel like I got to cover it up. Yeah. Let's see, are you going to be wide enough? Nope. Oh. All right, something that has some decorated bits on it on this side that's tall. Still going to have a piece up there, you know. That's okay. I'm just going to cut that off. That's what I'm going to do with it. And the only reason being is because it's almost right at time. You know, I need to get this finished and get on off of here. And just for that little bitty bit, you know what I'm saying? It'll be fine. Alrighty, so then now we're going to put our owls right there. Oh, yes, I love that. And then we're going to put our little fall stampy bit right there. Still looks like something needs to go there, don't it? Oh. Let me look, see. Is that going to hinder my pull spot? Get my pull in it. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to use my belly to help hold me. It's my third hand to help hold stuff. Ooh, that was still super duper wet. That's It's okay. Of course, it was still super duper wet. Knucklehead, you just glued it. I mean, you seriously just got done putting the glue on it. Crazy. What'd you expect? There we go. And I think it was just because the way I was holding it, I didn't cut it. Got a little piece of that window right there. Wanting to irritate me, so we're going to snip it. There we go. Got you. Got you on out of the way there, buddy. Oh, yeah. I love that. I think somebody said something about frayed burlap was more of a brown color. I mean, yeah, because this is dark and it's going to work wonderful with the fall colors, you know. But some of my, you know, like springtime journals or what have you, you know, and I do have the linen and the tea dye, so I think those would be good too. I don't know, the vintage photo is just sometimes giving me the orange looky vibes, you know what I mean? Is that making sense? It's a little, not brown, it's orange. Yeah, so. Alrighty. I'm fine with that sticking over that right there. I think I will be. Yeah, I think I might not be. The squirrel is taller. We're going to leave it with that because that's what we picked out and that's what I'm putting on there. Just do not glue those bits that stick up there. Okay, don't glue this. Don't glue where your fingers are. Ooh, I love that. Looks good, don't it? Let's look at this pouch thing again here, because this one has, I mean, just all kinds of stuff. It's got apples and stuff in it too. I really haven't pulled this out and actually really looked to see exactly what all it is got in it. It's got so much stuff. I mean, honestly, I probably should do that, shouldn't I? Ooh, it does have a bunch. It's got all kinds of apple stuff in it. Here's a couple. Trying to get a couple of them smaller leaves out of there, and I keep pulling the big ones out. Oh, come on. There's one. That one's going to have to be fussy cut around better. Alright, here we go. This was the set that I was trying to get a hold of. It's because I wanted to kind of put it right here. And then put the little fall thing like so. Maybe-ish. Can we do it like that? Nope. No, you can't. You're just messing it all up. Need to get a smaller fussy cut piece. Go back and get a smaller fussy cut bit. Smaller label bit. Oh, bless miss me. Just get a label. Just get a label. It's a stamp. I don't like that. And see, if I didn't want one of them smaller labely bits that had the leaves on it, they'd all be falling out of the bag. You know what I mean? Like that, just the way it works, though. 9 times out of 10. I'm just going to go a whole different route. That one's not fussy cut good. We got an acorn. I really did want to put that fall thing, but I wanted it smaller. Let me just throw it back in there. And that there is the problem of having too much stuff. Because then you got to sit here and dig through it. I'm going to trim it around that just a little bit. If I can get my hands and scissors and fingers all to coordinate enough to do it, that would be awesome. Okay. I think that's going to be pretty. With the leaves on there. And then just have the little date down here. Then we'll have the leaves like that and have the date on it. I like that. That looks pretty. Which it looks okay by itself, but I want that. And all of these are on thin paper so we can use the glue stick and hopefully not tear them up. Because it's on thinner paper, I'm real bad to tear it trying to glue it. Okay, so now after all of that digging, we went completely a different way just because that wasn't going to work. Yep, I like that. That turned out pretty too. So again, you can glue and have a double pocket. Yep, and that chipboard piece sturdies that front pocket piece up. Okie dokie. So that was a good little trash to treasure builds today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Got you some little bit of inspiration. And like I said, all things fall, Junk Journal Studio, and the Fall Bounty Junk Journal Studio fussy cuts and embellishment kits. That's all you need if you weren't crazy like myself and had to have 100 packs of stuff. All of those embellishments and stuff will be great for your fall theme journals. All right, I'm going to get on off of here tonight, get my video uploading, and I'm going to take all of this stuff and put it up. Put my little, this is my little basket. Ain't that cute, for my little sponge for the ground espresso. Because I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to leave that out and use that off and on. Because I like the tones of it. And put my glue book up. But thank y'all again so much for your thoughts and prayers. I greatly appreciate it for my family. And y'all just keep us in your thoughts and prayers as time goes on. You know, Time heals all things, supposedly, but you know, it never gets easier, and it never goes away. It does. You just learn how to deal with it a better day by day, and that's just the way it is. And grieving does show up in forms of tears, pain, sadness, laughing because you're remembering, and then you're suddenly thrown back to the, you know, I'm not going to be able to create any more memories like that type thing. So then it's just an ongoing process. But again, am so grateful to have you all to be there and be thoughtful and prayerful for my family. I greatly appreciate it. Just keep my kids, because it's their first cousin, their, you know, big brother type figure to all of their 17 cousins, and then the cousins started having kids, so it's a big, big family. And everyone is very supportive of everybody, so. Alright, I am going to get on off of here tonight. I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably watch some TV and just relax a little bit. I don't know if I'll start to say I might do some more collage bits, but I think I'm almost collaged out myself. I mean, really am. Because I've been, when I couldn't focus on, you know, what to do or what I needed to do or something, whatever, I just, I collaged, you know, to keep my mind busy, basically is what I did, was I collaged just to keep my mind busy. So, alright, I can't wait to see this as a cover, y'all. That's so pretty. Yeah. I don't know. I will put, you know, the corner pieces on it. But yeah, all that's going to be awesome as a journal cover. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to get off here and quit my own work, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you.